We
Yeah,
are doing an Audacy check-in with Charlie Puth. How are you doing?
I'm very, very well. It's very sad that I can't be with you in person, but I know that you're going to roast me some way, somehow, virtually. So give it to me.
I don't even have that in my notes, Charlie. Come on. We always have
Okay.
fun. We
Okay.
always have a
And
good
we,
time.
we we always have a good time.
That's true. So I know you hear this all day long, but you're by far one of the most entertaining people on TikTok. Like you have been one of my favorite people to follow. And one of the questions I
Thanks.
have about the new song Light Switch is like I feel like you're constantly creating and like coming up with different stuff. Like how did you land on this? And like why did you choose this song to be the one to like move forward with?
Well, it's super interesting. I'll tell you, I haven't really talked about it yet. The song used to be completely different. It used to be a very depressing, slow ballad. Because there was one night where I just wish I could turn my musical mind off. Sometimes I can't sleep because there will be like a chord progression that I played 2 days ago, just looping in my head. And I always thought to myself, I wish I could just turn my brain off. And that was what the song was originally going to be. It was like, I wish I could turn my brain off with a light switch. And I'm like, that sucks.
So
Why
emo.
don't we super emo?
Yeah.
Why don't we do the opposite and make the fastest song that is the radio's ever heard, that people have ever heard? It's almost borderline uncomfortably fast. And it just turned into "You Turn Me On Like the Light Switch." And I always wanted to have like a sound in as part of the rhythm and the lyric. So that's the song.
What kind of weird things did you slide into the production?
Ooh, well, I think the weirdest of all was the actual light switch in the recording studio. That was the studio owner was like, "You have a very unusual approach to making music." I'm like, "Well, get out of my room. I need to continue working here. You're interrupting my flow." But the weirdest thing I think I used, and you'll never hear it, but there's a hi hat. And when I say hi hat, for everybody who doesn't know, it's in the drum beat. By the way, we're recording all this, so you'll hear it in HD. But I snuck in a little breath of like when I was reading out like a reminder to myself. I was like, "Hey, Charlie, I'm really revealing a lot about my personality right now. Sometimes I won't write things down. I'll be like, remember to Instacart milk, eggs, blah blah." And I did one of these, and I took that and just looped it. And no one cares. No one will ever care, but it's in
I
there.
care.
And
That's why I just asked.
I think it's cool that you asked. And I think it added a lot to the song.
Well, good. The music video, insane. Walk me through how you came up with that.
The music video, I just wanted to do like the way the song came about was so unexpected that I had to do a video that was also unexpected. I
Yeah.
can't just look nice on camera and sing the song. It needs to be me getting in shape and me becoming of what I think is the best version of myself. Unbeknownst to me, that the version that I was before was just fine. I didn't have to
It
change myself to,
yeah.
get somebody.
It's like
And
how we wish Shallow Hal would have gone.
that's a very good. I wish I had that reference when I was making the video, but I think it turned out nice. You get it.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So I'm gonna assume this is part of a body of work, correct?
Yeah, the album is done. And this is by far the most exciting, like happy, uppity, lyrical piece. So the rest of the album is what I went through in the years 2018 to 2020,
Okay.
which I didn't tell anybody about, but you'll figure it out when you listen to the songs. It's my personality with some melody attached to it.
Are you going under a concept at all?
The concept is me. In the past I've just, oh, I gotta be this vibe. This artist is doing this, so I have to be. I have to completely reinvent myself. I've just there's no reinventing myself. I'm always from this point out just going to be myself. As corny as that sounds, I never thought that people would care about how I make songs, and that's the creative. The creative direction is just me.
How do you keep yourself so creative literally 24/7? That's the whole time. That's the thing I've always thought following you on TikTok through quarantine is it's every day and it's always like creative. It seems like you never hit a wall.
There's something. Well, I mean, I do. I just don't film it. But
Sure.
there's so
Here's
many.
me. Nothing
Here's
today.
me. Here's me slamming my head against the desk. But even then, the note that I hit my head on the desk could be
Yeah.
something interesting. It could turn into. There's always something, whether it be a light switch turning me on. Like that's a weird sentence, and it could be putting a laugh track, like a ha ha ha, and making it sound like sleigh bells. And my mind is just going constantly, and people are probably scratching their heads listening to this right now, like what in the world is he talking about? But there's always something to be inspired by.
Yeah, agreed. One thing I wanted to ask too, and you can keep it short and sweet because I'm sure you have a lot to say about it, is how was it working with Elton?
Oh my gosh, Elton John is brutally honest about music that I put out in the past, which I agreed with
Like,
him with.
did he roast you?
Oh, Rosie, he was like, those songs you put out in 2019 were not good. And I was like, I agree with you. They were not good. I was working with too many people, and I was losing myself, which you'll hear about on this album. But I just admired that he was so brutally honest. And we found out that we're next door neighbors, literally. Like I walked to his house for pizza, and we made this song, and he wanted it to be for me. And I was like, I'll feature on it. I'll do it with you. But I think the world is ready for another Elton John album. So I'm the one who told him to, hey, you need to make an album. The world's ready.
Wow.
And I got to play it with him in Paris, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, hey, it was great getting to talk to you. Can't wait to hear what else is next. Can't wait to see the music video. I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. I think you're really going to like it. And I think you're really going to be in all the feels when you hear the album.
I feel like I will be too.